today, we are making the German chocolate cake. This recipe, submitted by Jennifer.
No, I don't... Just found by me.
Found, you submitted it.
When you said,
you submitted
hey,
it over
get
the
me
air.
recipes.
Yeah. So, I'm
like a dutiful wife, I did.
Like a dutiful wife. So, this is 3/4 ounce of chocolate. You can now, chocolate, no, my bad. 3/4 ounce of coconut rum. I'm going to use Blue Chair Bay because it's here.
Oh, because it's good.
3/4 ounce of white creme de cacao. Cacao. And from what Jennifer's looked up and researched, this is white creme de cacao. You can see a little bit through it. See that? That is because it's white. By white, it means clear.
Yeah, to me, that's clear, but...
Non-white creme de cacao would be the chocolatey color. Dark, black, brown, whatever. So, there you go. Little tidbit of knowledge for you, the viewer. 1/4 ounce of Frangelico. You usually don't need to go too much on this when you're doing cakey-like recipes because it just gives you a little bit of that cakey cake foam flavor. Like, what is that, sponge? We're going to do a splash of not whipped cream, half and half. We're going to put whipped cream on 12, 3, 6, and 9 o'clock. Now, if you're not, if you're in another country, that might be 12, 3, 6, and 9, or 12, 15, 18, and 20. Right? 18? Or is it 21? It might be 21. I always get lost in that clock after 6. That's it. So we're going to make that. We're going to shake it. And we're going to put it in here. We're going to garnish it with those little pieces of dollops of whipped cream. Then we're good. As a side note, before we begin, I had a question in the chat room. Oh, by the way, chat room, live.everydaydrinkers.com, or you can go to ustream.com/channel/everydaydrinkers and or search for it, and you can figure out when the live or watch the live stream. It's going to usually be on Fridays at around 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Right now it's a Saturday because I was gone this week, so I keep the updates on facebook.com/cocktailtv if you want to see the times. But somebody had asked, what's the difference between the sphere ice from Tovolo versus the sphere ice from, this is probably True Fabrication. So here's the deal. These come in two. There's two. You could stack them this way. You could put them side by side. So from a sphere ice standpoint, what you could do with one or the other is this one's a little bit more economical if you have a smaller refrigerator. Because you can stack one, or freezer rather. You can stack one in one corner, one in the other. This one, silicone. See, this shower, it's silicone. So that means it pops apart and it's rubber foamy. Some people, the biggest complaint I think from the silicone is that if your refrigerator or your freezer kind of stinks, or you're not using like the Arm & Hammer baking soda to keep it under control, that can transfer into here and it could give you smelly looking ice, whatever. I haven't had that happen.
Not looking.
Tasting, yeah. It doesn't look like it smells bad. It could just give it a little bit of that.
You have a really bad freezer.
Yeah, it'll give you that freezer burn smell. At the same time, I'm fairly certain anything does that if you don't maintain that. So that's your responsibility, not these guys. So the big difference here, besides the silicone, is you pour this up. I usually fill it right to the top. And I stick this on top. And I push it all the way down until it starts to bubble out the top of here. This gives you the expansion area with these two little holes. So without those two little holes, the thing would start to pop open like this, because when ice freezes, it gets bigger. And that's how you avoid it. You just have that place for kind of off gas a little bit. This one has the same thing, right? So it'll pour into here, and maybe this will freeze, but who cares? It's not on your ice. Then you peel this thing away, and you take a little ice ring out of here. Usually this one's a little bit stuck in here, so what I do is I run it under lukewarm water for a second. The same thing I guess can happen here. You got to kind of pull them out. The rule is, if you're making ice cubes, you want to get them out of whatever the tray is. What you do is you just leave it on the counter for 5 minutes. Freaking be patient. People are like, I'm cracking them, and they're all having all these problems. You just need to be patient. Put it out. Let it, a little bit of water kind of fill up on the top a little bit. Let it release from this before you take them out. In general, with any type of trays. The plastic ones where people are breaking them because they're twisting them. So don't twist them. Just leave it there for 5 minutes. Then you're going to go, boop, and they're all going to fall out. It's going to be awesome. So the real big difference is it's a little more compact. It looks more intimidating than these do. This is a little bit more normal. I used to have some plastic ones like this for my own personal needs, and I don't really like the plastic ones. These ones peel apart. You don't have things cracking and getting stuck in there. It's easy to use. But both of them are going to create equal-sized ice. This one's a slight bit bigger. Both should fit into our wide old-fashioned glasses. There. Done. All right. German chocolate cake. Let's make this cake right now. We're going to do... I'm going to just throw the 1/4 ounce of Frangelico in there first, because I can...
David in the chat room says I'm not a doctor. I have no patience.
I don't have any patience either, but my patience runs thin with just stupid people. 3/4 of an ounce. This doesn't have a 3/4 ounce measure, huh? But it has a full ounce measure.
And it's almost there.
Love it. You know what? If you go over on this, I don't think it's going to be bad. It's just going to be better.
You can go over on that, too. Can never go over on Blue Chair Rum.
The only way you can go over on Blue Chair Rum
is when you
is
drink too
over
much
the
and you
limit.
fall over.
Yep, when you fall over. All right, we're going to add little bits of ice to this. Oh, yeah, we'll put ice in there. Ice in here. I'm going to put 2 in here. Scream. Boom. Shake this a little bit. Give it a shake, shake, shake. Okay. I do have a strainer, right? I guess I'll pick the big ass strainer, right? And then have another one. Oh, whatever. Here we go. Whoa, this is a really small drink. You need a really low ball, like a shot glass for this.
Oh, you could have increased the ingredients.
Lesson? Increase ingredients, shorten glass.
Oh, yeah, that's really small.
I'm going to say increase ingredients. It's really small.
So make another one.
You know what? That's probably the right thing to do. Because I feel like Jennifer's going to probably...
Drink it all?
Drink it all. So, we'll just make another one. Because we can. It's not hard.
Well, according to Ian, that's what I do. That's why the drink spilled on him. It was karma.
Because he decided to tell you you're a lush and
I wasn't here to defend myself.
You were a bibble.
So the drink spilled on him.
Is that how that happened?
That's how these things happen.
Alright, I don't remember if I put the Frangelico in, but if I did, a little bit extra. No, I don't think I did.
You want a question of the day?
I want a question of the day. I need something to buy me some time here.
What is the best garnish you have seen in or on a cocktail?
Best cocktail garnish. Name it. Right now. Tell us what it is. My neck hurts from skiing.
How does your neck hurt?
I don't know. I guess it could just be from the sinus infection, but I feel like it's from skiing because it's more of a physical pain. You know, it's white. I think a dark creme de cacao would have been better for presentation style. But since it called for white, I'm guessing this was the look.
It's German chocolate. It doesn't look chocolate.
Oh, it's German chocolate white? Like
no, German chocolate cake, it says. So when I think of chocolate, I think brown, not white. But maybe.
Let go. And this called for squirts, right?
Dollops, yeah.
Dollops. German chocolate cake. Right there.
Maybe that's what they put on their chocolate cake.
Maybe.
You don't do that very well.
What?
I'm watching you do it in the live stream and you don't squirt very well.
Well, it's a small glass, so if I do it the way I would do it, it would just all be full. Leave me be. Well, I can't go wrong. Tastes like it has a little bit of coconut shaving to it because of that coconut flavor. Kind of does taste like cake. Tastes like cake with a chocolate cake with chocolate frosting, yet it's white. I like the whipped cream because I just like whipped cream. Really, that's nothing to do with anything.
Alcohol level?
Oh, there's no alcohol in here.
Zero.
Zero.
There is none.
Wow, it's actually accented by the Cool Whip. I get aftertaste of it. It's good.
You just squirt it in your mouth.
Well, no, I get the chocolatey aftertaste after sucking the Cool Whip down direct, which was a little bit troublesome at the same time. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Oh, this is Ready Whip. I don't know. You can use your favorite squirt Cool Whip. It says it calls for squirt Cool Whip, but I don't think anybody's going to come in your house and murder you if you just use the stuff you scoop or if you make your own whipped cream. If you make your own whipped cream just for this, you are die-hard, like, cocktail making madness. Or you just really like to make whipped cream.
Maybe you just like whipped cream.
I like whipped cream.
Who doesn't like whipped cream?
You just take this stuff and
I'm sure there's somebody out there that's
Can you
going
whip
to say,
this?
I don't like whipped cream.
Can't
No,
whip
it
this,
needs
right?
heavy cream.
It's too light. I can just chuck this down too, but I'm gonna have some coffee after with it. Or maybe some chai. Anyway, did we do a question today while I was doing that? I think we did, right?
The garnish.
Cool. So this recipe submitted by Jennifer. This is your after dinner drink. This is the Jennifer style drink. Oh, chick drink! If you want to look for a drink that's got 0 alcohol, like it has alcohol, but you don't taste any. I mean, even the coconut rum, nothing. I don't really get alcohol taste from a Creme de Cacao ever. Frangelico is such a nice, flavorful drink. I never really get alcohol from that either. There are some things. There's got to be something around me I can use a reference, but I don't feel like reaching my little arms over. Oh! Cool Swan.
Your little arms, like a T-Rex.
And I'm like, what's his name?
Oh, CeeLo.
CeeLo. I swear, CeeLo's got these tiny little arms. It's just because of his whole body. But like with Cool Swan has that like muted chocolate notes, cream, like the dairy creamer and all that. But the alcohol is like, whoa, it's like there. So when you use any Irish cream, you usually get a pretty pronounced alcohol. None of these, except for maybe Blue Cherry, would you get a pronounced alcohol. But because they're all playing in the same park as this guy, he's hiding in the bag like a molester. I don't know. It doesn't have... Why not? You gotta shock and awe somebody. Somebody out there's like, rewind.
What did he just say?
Every week something's gotta be rewindable. Last week, 11 times people were rewinding to watch Ian Spill drink on himself.
And then blame it on you.
And then, but I never touched him. Like, I saw it too. I know I never touched him, but when I saw me reach out, it looked like I was convinced I touched him. I'm like, no, I didn't hit him because I was there at the time, but it looked like I did. Regardless. Yeah, look, it's just for a little shock and awe for people to wake up! You're at work! Did you know like almost 80% of the people use work time to watch like internet video stuff? I was in a security presentation and it was amazing. The people have monetized how many billions of dollars are wasted.
Their lunchtime.
That's the thing. It's like, but everyone's like, oh, you waste billions of dollars watching internet video at work and blah, 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 blah. And you know what? If people had to work throughout the entire day without doing anything, what people forget is they didn't have a way of monetizing how many times they sat around a water cooler. They didn't have how much time they sit out in the hall talking to their buddy or screaming over the wall. Smoke breaks. Come on, smokers! You guys take so many smoke breaks. When I was working at Cisco, I used to take smoke breaks. I don't even smoke. I just went outside and walked around because they did. Right? To get fresh air. So, regardless, I think it's kind of funny that people get, like, we're getting, like, hammered for how much browsing on Facebook and stuff we do during the middle of the day. So, as a second question of the day, are you watching this at work? And yes, use your real name. I don't really care how you do it. You just post. Because I think it's pretty funny. We should be able to, you should watch 1 or 2 of our shows during your work lunch break.
What type of cocktail do you like for an after-dinner drink? Rich and creamy or just a shot?
After dinner drink cocktail, rich or creamy, just a shot. I'm gonna take that even further and say the bitter, like those more aperitif. What am I thinking of? Hey, one of those. What do you guys like for your after dinner cocktail style? Because this one is definitely on the sweeter side of things.
That's for dessert.
As it is, and I will do, since I did the ice cube tray thing, I'll go through the Scrappy's bitter Bloody Mary contest stuff. On the next episode.
See, we're just going to keep reeling you in. Keep watching the episodes. You never know when we're going to discuss.
I'm reeling you in so that you don't skip on my ads or something. You know, keeping you wanting to like help and promote. Oh, promote us! If you want to fund the show, you can go to patreon.com/CMC. That is a website that allows you to subscribe for money for a show. So I don't do it a per episode because it would get really expensive for people unless they just said $1 per episode. I just have a flat monthly rate.
$5 a week and 4 weeks in a month. It still get expensive.
So I just say monthly subscription. If you want to, you could say I want to pay you $1 a month. I want to pay you. Some people are doing 20. Some are doing 30. Some just do like a bigger donation and that's it. It's really up to you. If you want to do that, you can go to patreon.com/CMC. Also, recipe@everydaydrinkers.com. Submit your recipes there. I think we're done. Everydaydrinkers.com. Awesome drinks, really. Nothing here from Awesome Drinks. Our shakers, of course, and our measures. But, oh, freaking a whole beginning. This is all, you can get all that stuff at awesomedrinks.com. It's usually right at the top. It says ice cube trays, and Tavolos are up there, too. So go there, browse around, see what you like. We're done. We'll teach you how to drink.